Good evening, welcome back to Mad Forward Engineering, and we thought we'd give you a little bit of an update on where we're at with the restoration on Bob, didn't we?
We did.
So things have progressed nicely recently, but there's still a long list of jobs to do, and that is why we have the whiteboard. So I think we've all kind of suggested at some point recently that we need to get a list of jobs up on the board, and last time we were doing work on Bob kind of proved it, didn't we? Because we started doing stuff, realised that I'd bought the wrong fitting kits for stuff, or they were supplied incorrectly, and I think we just need to get a bit of a stock of what we need to complete the jobs we've got left to do.
We need to have, obviously, the job that we need in hand, but it also allows us to be able to get things like the parts and the bits out of the bins that we've got all over the workshop. So that we're sort of prepped for the job in hand. We can come in then, we can pick up the bits that we need and then get on with it.
So it was a real boost though, seeing that shelf starting, it's only starting, but to empty a little bit, and like all the bits that we had around there are going. That's a real boost, isn't it? But yeah, we just need to get a list now done. So we've got the help of Mick tonight to shout out things that we need to crack on with, or we need to put on the list and maybe get a bit of a priority order so we know when we're coming in what we actually need to do, rather than just going hell for leather bolting everything on and then maybe having to bolt it off again. Yeah.
So we're going to mic up Mick.
Let's mic Mick.
Take that as you wish. And Mick's going to have a wander around Bob and tell us where we need to be next, what job to do, and then we're going to get somebody, which is the lovely Eileen that's sat over here. She's going to write it out for us on the board because her writing is a million times better than mine, and definitely better than Dave's.
Right, so should we start the list?
Yes, let's start. Okay, first subsection, bodywork. Okay, starting from the front. The first thing we need to address is wing alignment.
Wing alignment on the front?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's pissed up. Bonnet felt across the top of the front panel.
Yeah. Have we got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you a brand new one.
And we're going to put it in with greenhouse bolts.
Yeah, I think we have.
Yeah.
Bob's original one was greenhouse bolts, just for the record.
Yeah. Negative earth plaque on front panel.
Ordered that from Charles.
You've ordered that, excellent.
Negative.
Moving back on the passenger side, we've got various bits and bobs missing off the wings. So, mud shields, heater vent grill. Moving back, the lower sill skirts need straightening.
Character.
And the stays putting back on. Then you've got all your door latches and handles to put in.
Door furniture.
Yeah, door furniture. Candlestick brackets can go on at the back. Your canvas tie-down cleats can go back on. Okay. All the light fittings need going back on.
Yeah.
You know, the
cups.
The cups. You haven't painted the tailgate yet, have you? No. NATO electrics can go back on. And inside your toolboxes at the back, there should be some ribs.
Yeah.
That go, so the toolbox ribs can go back in.
Yep, they're gal ready to go.
And your lids and everything can go back on as well.
Yep.
Your tailgate reinforcing plates can go back on as well. Convoy light and bracket can go back on.
Yeah.
So your roll bar mounts can go in.
They need painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or powder coating.
Or powder coating. Okay, so windscreen as well. I mean, that can go on.
Yeah.
So that needs reglazing.
Yeah. Door tops as well.
Door tops, yeah.
They need painting. They're primed.
They're already primed, so they can just go on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wing boxes need painting.
Yeah.
They can be fitted. Right, I think we're looking at electrical now. Shunt box, that can be refitted. And all its accoutrement. FFR wiring, that can be run front to back.
Yeah.
7-pin and the BNC cable. And then under the bonnet, let's start. So the wiring looms need to be run, driver's wiring loom needs to be run down the wing. The driver's wing wiring loom, that can be clipped up. And then there's a wiring loom to make from driver's headlamp to passenger headlamp. Brake light switch, washer bottle and motor. Horn,
Oh yeah, I need to
that
get
can
a
be
new one.
refitted.
I need a new one.
24 volt horn, okay.
The bracket's okay, but the horns.
I'll pick one up from down the road for you. He's got them in stock, just a hella one.
Yeah.
About 20 quid. Yeah. So that's basically then wire and obviously put the wire into the engine. So engine wiring needs doing. Electronic ignition conversion. Eileen?
That'd be cool, that will.
I think that'll be a standalone video, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radiator shroud needs refitting. Carburetor needs refitting.
Yeah.
And throttle linkage.
That other bracket needs to go on as well, doesn't it?
And this quadrant here for the spring thing that was bossed, remember?
Wow.
You need a new VIN tag as well. That's an eBay
Yes.
thing. So you need a
said
VIN tag.
Charles does those, doesn't he?
He does. Okay, moving around. Front bumper.
Yep. Oh, that's bodywork.
That's on bodywork. Front bumper and bumperettes. So in the electrical section, the dash and clocks need to go back together. I'll do the clocks for you. So roll bar and the mounts, all that's got to go in. Radio table in the back. What are you going to do about seating in the back, Dave? You're going
So I've got 2 benches.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to put, I mean, I know it's not worth it, but lap belts just so the kids, if they're in the back, can't stand up and fly out the back.
Lap belts are easy enough to do.
Yeah.
You're going to have a bench either side.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so. And I didn't know what was better, the benches or to have the radio operator seats, but
You could even mix and match it. You could have a bench seat one side and 2 radio operator seats the other.
yeah.
Make it look a bit different. Yeah.
It'd just be nice to have a bit of seating in the back for people, like, you know, because
The beauty with the radio seats is you take them out.
that is good. Yeah. So maybe 1 bench fixed in and then 2 radio operator seats.
And the bench seat makes it a pain in the arse to get into the toolboxes as well. But you can fold them up.
That was my only worry with the benches, was because they are super handy, aren't they?
They are,
Just to chuck
very.
stuff in, dodgy.
Rear reflectors and straps. Did we get all them?
You got them for
Got
us.
them. So you got rear reflectors and straps. NATO hitches. You got them, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yep.
they just need paint.
Yep.
You do them red or you do them black?
Quite like black.
Pioneer kit for the tailgate. Have you got all that? The straps and clips?
No.
Hans loves Pioneer, innit?
So we haven't
Dancing dolphins.
Yeah, man.
not got the Pioneer kit.
Okay, so you need to get some Pioneer kit, fitting kit. And I've got a spade. I think I've got a pickaxe and a handle as well. Have you got the NATO headlamp rings? You still had them?
Yeah. They're in one of the
So they need blasting and painting, don't they?
Yeah.
What about headlamp bowls? Have you got decent ones?
Yeah, we've got new ones.
Got new ones. Oh yeah, did he send you that spring that was
He did,
missing? He
yeah.
did, excellent. You've got all the lenses, haven't you?
Yes.
Some new as well.
Well, so yeah, I've got the ones that Alex sent up for the rear.
Yep.
Front, I need to check because I think we've got the glass ones, which would be the sandy ones off
Yeah.
of Bob.
I've got thousands of them, so we can
Okay.
mix and match them. I think we've just about covered that. Mechanical subsection 3, coolant hoses.
Yeah, I think because I got new. Well, they were fairly new when we took them off. I just replaced the rad, but I think
Okay.
just get new again.
I've got 2-3 sets down there with heater hoses.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need antifreeze. Did the engine get an oil change after we ran it in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's forget that. Brake pipes, master to distribution valve. They need making. Clutch is been bred, hasn't it?
Yep.
Clutch works. Servo pipe. You need a servo pipe from there to the servo.
Like just rubber.
Yeah, but it's a special type, so it doesn't suck in on itself. The air filter bracket's got to go on as well, hasn't it?
It's all done, ready to go.
It's up
Okay.
there on the top shelf.
And there's
Okay.
a PCV valve to go in.
Got that. That flat disc.
Yes.
looking thing. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah. Refit PCV valve. We'll have to retime the engine once we change the dizzy and the electronics, but that can be done, no problem at all. Heater valve, heater cables, which come through a little hole underneath the steering column. There will be extra earth straps. All the earth straps on the rear body need to go back on. Are you actually putting radios in it, Dave?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be cool. Feels like the right thing to
Are
do
you
for
running
Bob.
working ones or duds?
It's got to be working, Dave.
That's made that decision.
Yeah.
Got to be working.
We've got I kept all the little straps, you know, that bridge like
Yes.
these bits and stuff. So that
Yeah.
we've got
So
all those.
Withams, if you buy them direct from Withams, they're not that expensive. You'll pick a DMU up as well, which is the digital master unit. You can
Yeah.
find them, and then a man pack.
Yeah.
Are you going to run a side Dexian with a mat board on?
Don't know, because I'm thinking I quite like to go topless sometimes. Would that
You can
affect
still,
it?
no, you can still go topless.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
remove it.
Yeah.
It's
But you
bolted
put it-
in.
I was
so-
going to say, if you put it on wing nuts as well.
You could, yeah, you could remove the mat board if you wanted to,
Yeah.
yeah. Later ones did have them, so
Okay.
Might be worth it as a removable component.
Yeah.
tracking needs doing. Did you put oils back in the diffs and everything?
We did.
So the diffs are all...
Gearbox? Yeah, because I was covered in oil from under.
We'll just check all oils. Yeah, fluids, all of them. Did you put new swivel grease in the front hubs?
Yes, the
One shot stuff.
One shot,
yes,
yeah.
we did.
Okay, brilliant. So
We've
that's
got to do that brake
Adjuster.
adjuster.
rear brake adjuster. Mechanical wise, I think you're pretty much...
Yeah, we're not far off.
You're
are
not
we?
far off, to be honest. Underbody work, camo. And the camo can be done in the booth once you've just painted it green.
Yeah.
And, stencils. So your stencils will be for your tyre pressures,
Yeah.
your all-up weight on the side,
Yeah.
your chalk markings, and any other unit markings that you want on the doors or anything like that. Call sign board. And then it's decals, Union flag.
Yeah. I'll get those ordered.
Yeah.
'Cause we're probably not a million miles off that.
And then you want your TRF on
Yeah.
that side. Is that Royal Engineers?
Royal Artillery.
Royal Artillery?
Yeah.
So you want the TRF on the front.
I've still got the links that you sent me, and they're saved in my watch list
Yeah.
on eBay, so I'll get them
So
ordered.
it has a Union flag, passenger front, driver's rear,
Yeah.
and then your TRF there, and then if you want to put one on the back, you can.
Yeah. I think that'll be good.
Fire extinguisher.
Just needs painting.
Was it an original one?
No, I got a red
No,
one.
it's a red one.
Right, we'll sort out an original one
Yeah.
that sits in the footwell,
Yeah.
but don't use that because it's poisonous. And then, yeah, put a normal one somewhere else,
Yeah.
proper one.
Put it in the back behind the radio gear or something.
Yeah. First
Yeah,
aid
or
kit.
toolbox. Yep, got one of those
Got
boxes.
one of them. Oh, you had one of them brand new tins off me,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you? Yeah. It's a first aid kit. Have you got a document wallet?
No.
Okay, so you can get them off eBay. It's a vehicle document wallet. Every vehicle has one of them. In the front bumper, you'll need a convoy flag holder.
Yeah.
So that can go on
Bodywork.
bodywork. I think you're probably not far off then. There's a sticker for the windscreen that I've got for you for speed limits. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Awesome. I know it's quite a big list. Should we have a look at the list? Let's see the scale of
Bleed the brakes, mechanical.
Oh, yeah. Brake bleed. Bleeding hell. This is the list. Bodywork, electrical, some fluids, and mechanical.
Yeah. I feel there should be another list for Gucci parts, but I think we've added some of the Gucci
We've
parts.
got, yeah, we've got
In with
some
the other
Gucci
stuff.
in there, haven't we?
Yeah.
But because this looks like a lot, but some of this will clear through really quick, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be surprising how fast you start to tick stuff off.
Okay. I mean, if you consider how far you've come with the journey already, this is a drop. This is nothing. This is
Yeah.
just
I'm not actually that phased by that at
It's
all.
little bits.
I feel happy as well, just being able to see it and know, because like I said over there, it's just, you're like, what's left? Like, how much have we got to do?
yeah.
I guess the question burning in some people's minds might be, how long's that going to take?
Well,
How long's the piece
Well,
of
you're
Yeah.
taking it to Rustival, aren't you? Oh no. Okay.
as we've learned in previous months, setting timescales is not good.
We're
Yeah.
done for TTO.
Yeah.
The aim for us, I think, ultimately, is get it to this year's TTF, which I think we'll have no problem getting to.
Yeah, when you look at what we got done, because this has been pretty much a year now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So actually,
Yeah,
this is
just
like a
over
year
a year.
update. So yeah, you're thinking that space of time between March and August last year, what we got done, that should be a piece of piss.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't forget that this is rebuilding from bottom up, whilst also working a full-time job
Yes.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
having families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're only pulling
Shit
in
takes time.
sort of 2 to 3 hours twice a week. And in a year, this is what we've achieved. I think, ultimately we should be fairly proud of what we've done.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
hugely.
But I think ultimately, from this point of view, I've used ultimately a lot, that it does look like a big list, but it's not really. And what we're going to do is tell you that we will get it to TTF 2025.
Do you want to explain what TTF is?
It's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
For those people that don't know what TTF is, trucks, tanks and firepower. So when we first met Mick, we were all very excited and thought, right, we're going to hit TTF, trucks, tanks and firepower, 2024. We'll piss it, no problem at all. No, we didn't. We were miles off. Miles. Years, in fact, off. We're 12 months in and 6 months past TTF. It's not even running. We know the engine runs, but obviously it's not wired in and everything. So
Yeah, we'll put a little link in to the video that we did at Tank Trucks and Firepower from 2024.
yeah. So that I think ultimately is our goal to get it to TTF 2025.
Anything before that, bonus.
Is a bonus.
Yeah.
Because what we don't want to do is rush. We've learned the hard way that
Yeah.
rushing to try and get stuff done is not right. So we'll take our time with it. We'll get him spot on, and if we manage to get it to shows beforehand, great.
Yeah.
There are lots of shows this year.
There is an awful lot of shows this year, so if we do get into any of those beforehand, great.
What
Yeah.
would be nice if you could get it to the big, it's not even a show to the public, at MOD Stafford in May.
Okay.
It's
Well, I mean, it might be that some of this stuff's not done, but if we can get him running,
Running
you
and
know,
driving,
roadworthy.
maybe the radio gear is not in it. but
Yeah.
that can come
or just
later.
placed in, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got options. I think this has been what we've needed for a while. What do we actually need to do? And Mick's going to do us a list of priorities.
We can just whack it up here, can't
Yeah.
we? Like next jobs and have a
And
couple
then
on
we
there.
can just cross it off as and when we do it, and work our way through that, so we know where we stand and what we need to do. But I think it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
This isn't shocking.
And I think we're really positive about the build now, aren't we? Like we've kind of settled into a rhythm.
We
There's
hit that
no
very, very low point where it was almost, that's it, we've done.
Endless welding and cutting.
Welding, and we've come back up again.
Yeah.
So, this is nothing really, is it?
no. Yeah, you'll catch us in the next videos just cracking on with the build.
Absolutely.
See you in the next few.